to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself. I filled it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
Found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me keep on running toes. They gonna take it.
You want to get out of
I've been doing this.
I filled it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Oh, okay. You got a studio audience in here. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, welcome to Reviews and Lose Sports. Hey, I guess we get 1,000 subscribers. You get a real live audience in the building, all right? So, look, we got a great show for y'all today. My name is Joe Jordan. I got two of my bros with me right now. I got Davey Dollars and your done son, Tomo. How y'all doing, fellas, on this Thanksgiving week?
Man, you know, I'm doing better than Jordan Poole, man. That's all I'm going to say. Pools closed after Labor Day. We learning that lesson the hard way on the East Coast. Or West, you know, everybody got a pool out back so he can ball out. I don't know. It's getting ugly out here, but I'm doing all right, man. How y'all?
Man, I'm great. Another victory, you know, after, you know, we had a 3-game skid. Now we got a 2-game skid. We go into Seattle Thursday night with the 1994 all-white uniforms. You know, so it's about to be a clean sweep that we should be, you know, taking care of. You know, Miami had a 7-game win streak, but it got snapped. I'm excited about the doghouse tomorrow that I'm going to do. Joe, I'm going to be sending you everybody who's going to be in there.
Okay. Speaking of I mean, all the commanders going to be in there. Go ahead.
No, I think they've had enough suffering for now. But I'm excited about today. It's Monday, Money Making Mondays. It's time to get it. 1K R2L on the way to 5K, 10K, 100K, a million. Let's get it. Turn me up. Turn us up. Turn up the show, man. Up. All right, Joe, do you think?
Hold on, cuz. Y'all know what happened on Sunday, right?
I knew.
Hashtag Swiper MVP season. Kevo, I told you, bro. I told you. Talk all that trash. We're going to still win. And then after we win, we going to back to back. I don't want to hear none of that. All I know it's a bonus. Yeah, it is. The bonus and Fox outplayed Kyrie and Luka. Swiper MVP season. All right. And look, he started getting that conversation. I've been saying it all season, y'all. You heard it here first. But look,
before we started this back in June, actually.
There it is. You right, Tomo. Right? But I do want to give 2 shout-outs. We had 2 B-Days in the R2L family. We had Carl had a B-Day. Shout out to Carl. Happy birthday. And we had Devin with a B-Day. Shout out to both of y'all on your birthdays. All right? Good deal. You said what?
Ty.
Oh, my bad, Ty. My bad. He's on the network, too.
He about to put you in the blue corner, man.
All these all these November birthdays, man. Shout out to Ty, TYP. That's my guy. All right. So we got a great show for y'all today. Got to talk about Purdy, perfect game. We got to talk about Kenny Pickett. Should they put him on the bench? We got to talk about LeBron. Is he still top 10? And we got to talk about Orlando Magic and the Indiana Pacers. Which one is more likely to make the playoffs? But before we get into that, make sure y'all like this video on 3 platforms. We are streaming this on YouTube, Facebook, and X, aka Twitter. So make sure you like it on all 3 platforms. Share the video on all 3 platforms. Subscribe and follow on all 3 platforms if you haven't done it yet. Use the comment section. We can see all the comments I will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to Jerry, the first ever member of the R2L group, right? Shout out to my bro J-Mo, MVP. All right, MVP of the R2L family. So use the comment section. We're going to throw them on the screen, as you can see right now. Super chats get bumped up to the front. We're going to stop everything we're doing, read it out loud, and we appreciate all the donations. Gifts. All right. So last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. There it is.
Donations.
Come on now.
There it is. So speaking of, the guy that's working the sound effects, I'm gonna pass it over to you, Tomo. The floor is yours.
Oh man, is that am I? Nah, I can't say I'm Brandon Ayuk. Or did I pull a Quentin Johnson and fumble? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because I ain't gonna mess up Purdy perfect day, man. Purdy had the perfect day yesterday, man. We gotta talk about this passer rating. Because like you said, Dave, it was like you was reading my notes to my script, because when I write the script, I actually read what's on the paper. I ain't going off script. Right? So I was like, man, Purdy actually came back down to earth for 3 games, lost 3 games, and everybody was like, is Purdy everything that we thought he was, or is this the Purdy with a real Brock Purdy? Please stand up. And he said, don't worry about it. Quarterbacks mess up sometimes. He had his jersey on backwards, then he fixed it, took his stocking cap off and went to work. And he just did that. He threw 3 TD passes yesterday, led the 49ers to a 27-14 win. One of those interceptions by Baker, though, was just terrible. Just terrible. Bounced right off the guy's hands. It's like, man, can't do nothing about it. But your rook made up for it. He got the interception. So we got to talk about it. Dave, you got the shirt on. Bang, bang, Niner game. What was your reaction to yesterday?
Man, I was excited. My boy was balling out yesterday. Purdy, 21-25, 333 yards and 3 touchdowns. Perfect passer rating. The last 2 weeks, he's had a passer rating of nothing less than 157.2. No other quarterback has done that in NFL history. This is the first time a 49ers quarterback has had a perfect game since both Joe Montana and Steve Young did it in 1989. And it goes back to what I said before when we asked about, is Purdy elite? No, he's not elite, but he's elite in this system. This system works perfect for what he does best. Now, this is definitely, I will say this, and the reason why I call him Jimmy 2.0 is because he actually does something that Jimmy cannot do, and that's throw the ball downfield. Against the blitz yesterday, Purdy was 13 of 14 for 200-something yards and a touchdown. So he's good against the blitz. He plays very well against the blitz. Right now, he still leads the league in passer rating. Currently, right now, he's still top 5 in QBR. And he balled out. After and I finally get to see us win the game without us having to score 30 points. That was another thing for me, because it was like it wasn't a close game per se, but we didn't have to score 30. We put up 27. Defense played well. Defense is back in the top 5 now. So I'm excited. Purdy played his butt off yesterday. If he can continue this, he can help us get to where we want to get to, and that's the Super Bowl. That's where I predicted us to get to. Didn't say we were going to win, but I predicted us to get there. Defense is playing lights out. Purdy's playing well as long as everybody's healthy. Because it's not much he can do when he don't have CMC, Debo, or BA, or Kittle, or Trent Williams out there. That's pretty much his crutch. He doesn't play well without the team being healthy. If they're not healthy, he's going to go back to what he was before. So like I said, he played a great game yesterday. Just want that to continue. We still got a rough schedule coming up. We got the Seahawks Thursday night. And then right after that, we got the Eagles. Then we got the Seahawks again. So we got the Seahawks in twice in 3 weeks. Then we got the Eagles. So it's not going to be. And then after that, we got the Ravens on Christmas Day. So
y'all playing the birds? What's going on,
man?
I was about to ask you. I got the Ravens next.
Yeah. Then we got crazy thing is then we got to play the Cardinals again. So,
I was gonna say that. I know they ain't y'all division because
so
that's Bird Row.
That's another thing. So it's it's bird hunting season.
Oh,
that's good. That's good. Do what we need to do, San Fran. It's bird hunting season.
Hey, you got the dogs for it at the doghouse. Look at
okay.
The analogies all come together. You see that?
There you go.
Joe, what was your takes of Purdy's perfect day?
Like Dave said, he's good in the system. All right. Like he said, he's not an elite quarterback, at least yet. He hasn't proved that yet. I think my only issue with Purdy is when he's not in the league, how is he going to act? So I looked at some numbers, Dave. All right. So with the lead this year, Brock Purdy, 70% completion percentage, TD interception ratio is 8-0, QB rating 120.
Mm-hmm.
When it's tied, 74 completion percentage, 5-1 TD interception ratio, 122 QB rating. But when he's struggling, 63% completion percentage, 2-4 TD interception ratio, 82 QB rating.
Yep.
That's a huge difference. So
big difference.
What that told me is this: Brock, we need you to take us home. We need you to bring us back, and he has yet been able to do that. Now we understand where you're coming from, Mr. Irrelevant. Last pick of the drive, the expectations not there. I'm pretty sure if he was top 3 pick, he would get more praises than we is getting right now. But because he's Mr. Irrelevant, we assume that it's Kyle Shanahan, right? Mm-hmm. But this is why I'm still stuck at that, because when he's ahead, y'all play action heavy team. You know that, right? You play, y'all got the lead. You got Chris McCaffrey, play action. It frees defense. Look at his numbers with the play action. So with play action, right? When you use the play action, Brock Purdy is 78% completion percentage, TD interception ratio 8-1, 141 QB rating. 141 mm-hmm. Without play action, 66% completion percentage, 7-5 TD interception ratio, 98 QB rating, which is not bad, but
it's not. It's
okay. So he's totally that's why having those games against the Eagles, not per se the Seahawks. I think y'all gonna beat them. Y'all gonna beat the Seahawks, but the Eagles game and the Ravens game, those are gonna be some big tests for y'all. Especially the Ravens, because the Ravens are a good defense and they have a good offense. But the Eagles have a good offense, so they just a disciplined team. They're gonna be in the game regardless. So those are gonna be some good tests. But great game for him. He's doing a great job in his system. As long as y'all keep the lead and y'all defense does their job, y'all should go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Calm down on the Super Bowl. So
I see it's not gonna be y'all. Especially if y'all play us.
We'll see. We'll see. Because the one thing I was going to point out is everything that you said, Joe, about when Purdy is down, the only time they actually been losing in games where it's like we really need Purdy to win this, I think all your players went out. I think Debo didn't play one of those games. Trent wasn't there.
2 of those games. Remember, they went both of them went down. 3 of them went down in the Browns game. Yep. Only CMC came back. Both of them didn't play those 2 games after that.
Trent came back too, I think. Oh, he's one of the weapons.
Yeah, weapons.
Not Trent. Yeah, it was just Debo. It was just Debo and Trent. Debo and Trent was the only 2 that was hurt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you look at it like this, I think it's not. We can say it's Kyle Shanahan, but technically everything that you said about Purdy sounds like almost half the quarterbacks in the league. If the play action is working, the numbers are going to go up. I mean, I can sit back and be like, I want Dak to be in the MVP conversation, but technically, play action pass is what gets Dak's his numbers for real. Because if the run game is semi-working, he's going to light you up. And if it's not really working, that's when it's like 50-50 if it's going to be a good day or not. Technically, he's been on a run. He's been on a tear right now. But since he's gotten in the league, like his first year with Zeke, that's technically what it was. If Zeke can run the ball, now we're going to open up the pass. So if you look at it like that, if you go back to last year and you look at the Eagles offense, I know they're going to jump in and say a lot about, no, he was throwing the ball down the field, but technically that run game opened up the pass. Yeah. And now you got time of possession with the football and you can make better decisions. And Purdy is 2.0 because he's making better decisions with the football. He can throw it down the field and he's making the better decisions. Like Jimmy would just glitch at times where you're just like, what were you doing there?
He still does that.
Yeah, but he not with you no more though, so you don't got to worry about it.
No, but remember, I'm only rooting for the Raiders because of my guy that passed away. Other than that, I could care less what Jimmy G does.
So then, yep, he's still glitching, man. Yeah, so. He got a better wide receiver. Well, a better weapon because technically Debo is good. Brandon Ayuk is showing his worth. Like yesterday, come on, man, 5 receptions, 156 yards. Like that boy balling. And Purdy, that's Purdy target. Also, hey Kittle, I had you on my fantasy team last year. You couldn't find the end zone
He
when you
didn't
was
have
on my
Purdy.
team.
He didn't have Purdy at quarterback.
You
It
see what I'm
was
Second
saying?
half of the season, he did. He had 3 days
and
in one game, I think.
and that's when he started playing. That's when he started playing better.
He wasn't on my team no more. You done. You see what I'm saying?
That's when you got Fields, though.
That's what it was. But this year, Purdy is using all the weapons. So I think what's going on right now, man, is Purdy's perfect day. It's just looking like another day in the office for him. It's like, hey, show up, grab your coffee, grab your newspaper. This is the task at hand. Don't turn the ball over. We win games.
Yep. As long as Steve Wilkes is not in the box, we should be fine defensively.
Dufunga's going now. Like, how you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurts. I feel like he was
He
out.
got cooked too, Dave. I'm sorry. He got
He
cooked
did.
by one.
I saw the play. I was like, that's a bad way to go down.
God,
But I feel fine. I'm not 100% great, but I feel fine because I saw what our rookie did yesterday. And he had a tough matchup because when he came in, I think it was 2 plays that he had on Mike Evans, and it was like, if you don't stop it, it's a score. And he stopped it twice. So I'm not saying he's going to come out there and be flashy like Talanoa Hufanga, but I like what I saw from the little bit of what he did. So I still feel like we're going to be fine. Having Jair Brown come in and step in for Talanoa Hufanga, I think we're going to be straight. But he will be missed because he was our best safety. He was our best.
You say our top 5, right? Because somebody say y'all want to be top 5.
Yeah, we top 5. We're top 5. We're top 5. Top 5. We're number 5 right now. So we top 5. You know, the Saints were up there, but their defense hasn't been playing up to par lately. They've been allowing
about the Bears?
Yards. Well, the Bears ain't nowhere close to top 5. So.
I mean, draft pick.
There you go. They're there.
I had to, Kevo.
It all depends on how you look at the glass half empty, glass half full. But speaking of playoffs, and we can't say Super Bowl because we got to switch gears a little bit. We got to switch sports. We got to talk about the NBA a little bit.
Playoffs.
Exactly. I ain't talking about the playoffs. I'm just bringing it up for somebody else because my team. I don't even think we gonna make the play in. Shout out to the in-season tournament, but we losing that too. But
I know, bro. I know you like, dang, you could at least got win some games in this, y'all.
Like get something, you know what I mean? But 2 teams, we got them in the chat. We got Real Ballers Only, Magic, and then we got In the Red Corner Pacers for Ty. Look at that, 2 shows on the network. Both their teams balling out. One of them right now is currently, I think they're the 7th seed, and I think Orlando is the 5th seed, right?
He popped it just at.
Hold up.
You must have knew I was gonna say something positive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to Ty with the 199 super chat. He said shout out to the best sports network, hashtag In the Red Corner. Hey, them boys is working over there, man. If y'all want some boxing content, man, make sure y'all go check out In the Red Corner. Yep. They got reels every day.
I know, right?
Every day. They only made 1 episode. They got reels every day. I'm just saying, y'all, they are working.
They got more reels than episode.
Man, they running it like a boxing gym over there.
No boy.
But we got to talk about it, man. Currently, like I said, you got the Celtics at the number 1 seed, and then you got, you got Celtics, Philly, Bucks, Heat, Orlando, Knicks, Pacers. Looking at that right now, the question is, who is more likely to make the playoffs, the Pacers or the Magic? And Joe, I see you over there thinking tough, man. Like it's gonna be a hard one. Who you got, man?
Yeah, this is tough. So I look at this, right? So the Pacers are 1st in offensive rating, and the Magic is 2nd in defensive rating. But going into yesterday's game, they played yesterday, and Magic beat the brakes off them. Magic was going to that game 1st in defensive rating. So it's tough. Now, my only issue with Orlando Magic is their offense is not that good. They're like their offensive rating is very low. And something want to tell me that it will get better, but they were not good last year. Last year, they were ranked 26th, 25th last year. And right now, they're ranked 25th in offensive rating. Now, granted, they are the 2nd best defense offensive rating wise. They do have they have 2 young stars, Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero, right? Both of them hasn't really nowhere near halfway to their ceiling. They're growing by the game. But if the Pacers are healthy, If Tyrese Halliburton stays healthy, I think they will be a playoff team. They will be a playoff team. With Orlando, we're still like, if Paolo makes the leap, because he's good, he's better, but I don't think he's made that leap yet to like carry on to like this good team. You know, he has moments, but he hasn't consistent. I thought Paolo would be averaging like 25, 26 a game. He's not doing that yet. But Tyrese Halliburton is already maturing. You already see it, right? So if he can stay healthy, they could be a playoff team because you have pieces. I mean, you have Miles Turner, you have Bruce Brown, who went to the NBA Finals last year. That's key. Bruce Brown, having a guy who's already been there, who's teaching the Pacers how to be more, be more poised in moments and stuff like that. And he's a defender also. So I know defensively as a team wise they're not good, but he's there. So when I look at last year, right, there were only like I said, this year Orlando Magic is 25th in offensive rating and second in defensive rating. Last year the only team that made the playoffs with an offensive rating 20th or lower were the Miami Heat and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And both of them were playing 8 seeds. Both of them. They both squeezed into the playoffs. And you know how frustrated Dave was last year with his squad. That's how bad they were in the regular season offensively. He was spazzing. They were like last in threes. They were last in this. They were terrible, but they got Jimmy Butler, Bam. They got guys with experience, something that Orlando Magic doesn't have. Now, Orlando Magic, like I said, they first. Chicago Bulls were 5th in defensive rating last year, but they didn't make the playoffs. But they don't have a guy like Paolo. We supposed to think Paolo supposed to make this leap, but they do have DeRozan and LaVine. So if Paolo makes that leap, they can make it. And I look at the Indiana Pacers. Offensive rating is first, defensive rating is 27th. All the top 5 offensive rating teams last year made the playoffs. All 5 of them. And the teams that made the playoffs last year with a defensive rating 20th or lower were the Hawks, playoff team, but playing team, and the Kings, who were first in offense rating, where the Indiana Pacers are right now. So if Tyrese Halliburton stay healthy, I'm going to roll with the Pacers of Orlando Magic.
Man, he stole my angle, man. That's exactly where I was going to go with it, because I said, technically, if you ask me, they both can make the playoffs. Like, if you look at the Eastern Conference, they both can make it. But if you ask me who has to make it, I gotta go with the Pacers just because of their roster alone. Like that experience is there. Bruce Brown is one. Also, they were balling last year. Like technically, that's where the whole back and forth with me and Ty started about who was gonna make the play-in because who team was better. And if it wasn't for the bids going back and forth, I would have said the Pacers is better because if you look at their roster, they were playing better. The Wizards were okay, but Bradley Beal was up and down. Kuzma was taking shots when he could, and we had Porzingis. Like that was the only foundation on that Wizards team. But even before they had Bruce Brown, the Pacers was showing y'all that we're here. And with the Magic, again, it goes back to coaching. Remember, that was one of the things that Vaughn always brought up was they coach and what he's going to do in certain situations. Their roster has gotten a little bit better, but some of their players are always in and out the rotation. So they're still trying to actually figure out the chemistry. Granted, they were there last year, but again, this is a new year. You work on things in the off season, new year, new us. Meanwhile, baby boy, he's showing off, man. He's just showing off. I don't think he had games where I don't even think he's turning the ball over at a rapid rate and he getting assists. Like he's just coming into his own. He's showing everybody that, hey, the Kings wanted to get rid of me, but I found a new home. And technically it worked out for Sabonis too. So it was a win-win. So if I have to pick a team, I'm going to pick the Pacers. Vaughn, you can come on here and kill us later if the Pacers start sucking and then the Magic make it. But right now, I'm going with the Pacers.
Even with all that you said, Joe, about the offensive and defensive rating, I feel like the Magic have the best chance just because of their defense. Now, their offense definitely has to improve. I agree. But I think if their offense gets into like at least, let's say 17, 18, they got a good chance.
Yeah, they will make it.
And I think that from what I've seen so far this season from Orlando, that they can get there. They've been battle tested this season so far. I think they beat the Bucks, played against the 76ers. They've been playing some really tough games. Like you said, they played against the Pacers, and they pretty much, if you look at that game, they played the Pacers game. The Pacers are a high scoring team, and they went out there and outscored them.
Yeah, they destroyed them.
So and plus, if you look at their team, they can play small ball or they can play big ball. So I think with their lines that they have, with having Paolo out there and Franz, they can pretty much match up with just about any team. And I feel like with the way that they've been playing so far this season, they have a really good chance of making the playoffs. And me personally, just because of how well that they play defense, I think that will help them in the long run, especially when it comes to offense. Because I feel like you play great defense, it helps your offense out more because you're able to get more possessions. So I'm going to say Orlando.
Yeah, I think I think they both will make it. Let me start there. If Tyrese Halliburton has missed games in the past, he has to be healthy. If he's healthy, they should make it. But I think Orlando's gonna be a playoff team this year. But what hurts, what's bothering me about Indiana is they are so finesse. They are such a finesse team. And like you said, Orlando is a much bigger team. They are a matchup problem every single night almost, But Paolo has to continue to take that leap. He has to. I haven't seen enough yet for me to say he's taking that leap.
He's been playing very well lately.
He has. He's been playing very well.
He's had a couple 30-point games. I think he had 24, 25 last night. He's been balling lately. So I think if he continues to do that, and I see no reason why he wouldn't. He seems like he's taking over.
Yeah, he does.
He seems like he's taking over as the guy on the team. So as long as that continues, I don't see why they don't make the playoffs.
Now, this is also contingent upon one of these teams making a move. Because if you look at it like this, there's two teams in the East right now that are like bottom feeders that I keep talking about how they are potentially moving on from some of their players. Like you got the Pistons talking about they shopping Ivy or Wiseman, the Wizards possibly with Poole. So one of these teams could probably jump in and take one of these players, and that could probably help. Like, granted, Poole ain't playing like he was with the Warriors, but if you go in another situation where he's not the man, he may be that old Poole that he was before. Because right now he's not looking like he's a franchise guy. He looks like he needs a star with him.
I just think he should have stayed. He should still be in Golden State. I feel like that system was perfect for what he was able to do off the bench. I
know what Draymond there though. Draymond.
Well, yeah, I know that. Other than that situation, I'm just saying, the way he plays.
You saying they should have traded Clay?
If it possibly,
nah,
possibly, but
Clay got the championship pedigree. But with Jordan Poole though, yeah, I think y'all straight. Y'all not going nowhere this year. Y'all need a new coach. Start there. Y'all need standards. That's what y'all need. Y'all need standards. Y'all need somebody that's going to build a culture with y'all. Like right now, it's just a daggone. It's a show, like you said, it's for entertainment. And y'all have no defenders. The roster looks good in the beginning offensively, but defensively, y'all can't stop nobody. So y'all just need a new coach. Because Jordan Poole's not a bad player.
And don't forget the Bulls are looking to move on from some of their players too.
Y'all shouldn't get Zach LaVine. Please don't get him.
If you go get the
Wizards.
What are you giving up for Zach LaVine?
I'm about to say, because we talking about the Wizards. Are you talking about Orlando?
I thought you were talking about in general. I thought you were saying in general. I was
I'm talking about
Zach LaVine
Orlando. I'm talking about Orlando and Indiana.
Yeah,
possibly trading for either Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, or Alex Caruso, because all three of those players look like they on a trade block. So
he'll be good with y'all too, though. I've been hearing that.
Yeah,
he would be good with the Heat.
Yeah, but you hear Miami with everybody, but do we ever?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
Is Miami
because I got Tyler Hero. You know what I mean? Y'all got Tyler Hero, bro.
I think we would. I think what we would have to, in order to get him, we would have to give up Tyler Hero. I don't think it will work.
It ain't worth it though. It's the same player, but he's a little bit better offensively.
Yeah,
they both play defense.
I'd rather keep Tyler. The way Tyler's been playing when he's healthy, he been balling out this year. So
he costs less.
Exactly.
Like Reed on a max deal.
Hey Pat Riley, I know everybody called you crazy when you wouldn't trade for Bill, but who crazy now? Remember they talking about we should give up Bill for Hero. It's like, huh? And then people was like, Pat tripping, man. You gotta go get Bill. No, he not.
Bill he play.
I was more so upset about Dame than I was about Bill. I was like,
Dame make more sense though.
Yeah.
Dame would have came in and made an instant impact.
So he said the Wizards are relocating to London. That's
London.
crazy.
Hey, that's even better because I don't gotta watch their games. They come on when I'm asleep.
Nah. Yeah, but hey, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna be mad at me and Tomo when you see this.
It's all good, man.
He probably gonna be shocked. He's probably gonna be shocked at me and say, "Dave, you picked Orlando."
You'll come in the chat. I just watched the show and I got some words for Tomo and Joe.
Hey, it's okay, Don DeMarco. Look, man, the season just started. Like, what you want me to do? But let's take a quick commercial break, man. We're gonna come back, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, check out some of the offers that the network has for you. And when we come back, we talking about is Zach Wilson or Kenny Pickett, or we talking about Grandfather James. We gonna see, man. If Grandpa James is top 10 on that, man. He balling like it, but you'll get our responses right after this.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running toes. They gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Feel like the Disney Channel shows when they be like, "Hey, is this such a what you doing here?"
They open the door like, so that's
It feels like, man. But welcome back. So I told y'all, man, we got 2 more topics for y'all, man. I see y'all not hitting that like button, man. I'm really upset about that. I'm glad y'all hitting the subscribe button, but I also want you to hit the like button too, man. That's the free version of that's the free thing you can do on the show. You can be a member.
It's just right there, just bloop. There you go.
Yeah. Man. Hit me with a like. It's crazy. Let's talk about we gotta circle back, man. I see what the producer did today, man. He went NFL, NBA, now he want to go back to the NFL. I don't know, man. This is back-to-back topics, man. We really might get yelled at. we went from saying the Magic might not make the playoffs to should Kenny Pickett get benched? Because Zach Wilson got benched, but should Kenny Pickett get benched? I sat back, I looked at the numbers, and I said, it's gonna be a good one here, man. This is gonna be tough because technically Zach Wilson wasn't even supposed to play this season. Like Aaron Rodgers went down, and then he had to go back. He was like, "Oh, I gotta make some plays." Then y'all make me go out there and play against Josh Allen, the Dallas Cowboys, the Eagles. Like, look at these people y'all made me go up against, and y'all expect me to win games? Like Garrett Wilson is the only thing I got out there. Y'all don't want to run the ball at times. I get Breece Hall three attempts. Then y'all called in the other Cook, Dalvin Cook, but y'all don't even let him see the field. I just got him for a name. Told you should have went to the Patriots, but
maybe they had 3 wins.
They did, but Zach Wilson passer rating this year 73.8, got about 2,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Kenny Pickett passer rating 79.2, 1,800 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Putrid.
They looking about the same. But technically, if I'm the Steelers, do you really want Mitch Trubisky out there? Because I mean, the numbers. Let's talk about this. He was with the Steelers, right? 9-8 with his Steelers career. I don't know how many games he started because I don't really care about the Silk Curtain that much. But he has a passer rating of 79.6, and these are in his seasons with the Steelers. Also, about 1,400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, again, 17 games. Like that's you really want that versus what you can get out of Kenny Pickett if you get George Pickens involved in the game. You also see Deontay Johnson. Once you get to running the ball, like there's more upside with Kenny Pickett. So for me, I'm gonna say nah. You got to play Pickett, man. You got to keep him out there at this point because they have no other option. I'm not saying the kid is bad, but he's just not what Vaughn thought he was gonna be this season. It's just not this season. But when they get the run game back and they get a better offensive coordinator and Matt Canada's not out there just calling up anything, they'll be good money. Dave.
I'm with you, man. Like, what are we going to? Like, who's the next option? The next option is not that good. But I'm sorry. He's been playing putrid lately, man. He's been playing bad. You got a receiver in George Pickens who has shown you time and time again that if you feature him, he will make plays for you. Deontay Johnson is back healthy. Why are you not able to get the ball to your two best weapons? And then Pat Freiermuth, your tight end, actually came out and played, but you're still not able to do much. And then you had Jalen Warren, who replaced Najee Harris in the starting lineup, who started balling out, but what's the issue on offense? It's the quarterback. So Kenny has to play better. I only wouldn't bench him because there's no better option behind him. That's the only thing. But if there was a better option behind him, if Jimmy G was on this team, I'm benching Kenny Pickett for Jimmy G.
Oh, it's not.
I'm sorry. Kenny Pickett,
yeah.
He's at least gonna get it to the tight end. I don't know, because then he wasn't doing that for George Kittle last season. But yeah, they did have Josh Dobbs. But a lot of other teams had Josh Dobbs, and we don't know if Josh Dobbs is actually a miracle for Minnesota or not because we saw what happened last night. But I don't know if I would bench him if I had a better backup. If I had a better backup, if it wasn't Mr. Busy, I would bench him. But then again, I mean, Zach Wilson doesn't have good backups, and he got benched, so I don't see why. I don't see why. I mean, if you don't think he's the future, bench him. That's what I say. If you don't think he's the future, bench him. He has not played well this season. He has had a couple good, okay games, but other than that, he's not what the Steelers think that he should be at this point in his career.
Yes.
I thought this was another super chat, but I'm gonna read this one right here by Jerry. The next time anyone says preseason football matters, just say 2 words. Kenny Pickett.
He lied.
That's crazy.
He definitely balled out in the preseason.
Yeah, he did. He scored on every opening drive in the preseason. All right, so look, I'm very, very disappointed in Kenny Pickett. My bro Vaughn had high hopes for this dude this year. Not saying he still don't, but he had this year high hopes for this dude. We put a Sam Howell, Kenny Pickett bet out there. I mean,
Dak Prescott bet out there too. I ain't gonna say. Big O looking like a prophet right now.
He got a Najee Harris bet out there too, and he's losing that as well.
Oh, dang, Javon. But they're winning games, but he's looking terrible, man. I'm sorry. The Browns, I understand the Browns are the best defense in the league, in my opinion. But he looks totally different than he did in the preseason. He doesn't look confident at all. I listened to his press conference after the Browns game. He was doing a lot of speed talking through the questions. Like he'll cut people off before the question was finished. That's when you're mad, right? And then he give you like them short answers. They ask him about his confidence. He said he's confident. Then he didn't take full responsibility like the quarterback should. He said it's a team sport. I can't believe he said that. Like he said, a team sport. We all got to come together. He said that, and then I'm like, I wasn't impressed.
That's very Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson.
No, it was. All right, let me dress it up. It wasn't like Zach Wilson. It wasn't like
Wilson was bad too.
It was Jack Wilson was more like no. I mean, that's Zach Wilson.
That's right.
Kenny Pickett like he was just pissed off at the media and he want to talk to them. And he was like, you know, like he could tell they were trying to get to him. And they're not get to him, but just ask him some legit questions. But here's the thing, man. Do y'all know Kenny Pickett has the lowest TD rate? His TD rate is lowest in NFL history. His TD rate. Lowest in NFL history.
That's terrible.
All right. Kenny Pickett played 10 games this year, all right? He's second to last in passing yards of anyone who played 10 games. Guess who last? Gardner Minshew is last. Kenny Pickett threw 25 more passes than Gardner Minshew, and he got 1 more yard than Gardner Minshew.
What?
Nah.
Really 1 yard.
No way.
Hey, Matt Canada. Nah, Matt Canada. Nah, man. And it's funny, Carl showed up as soon as we started talking about Kenny Pickett.
You got
it's different going against second string defenses. All right. He's also tied for 28th in TDs. Here are the people who are he tied with: Desmond Ridder, Zach Wilson, Will Levis, and he ain't played the whole season. And guess who he also tied with? Oh my gosh. Mr. Mom, stay at home, make my bed. Tommy DeVito. Tower TD Tommy DeVito.
You only played like 3 games.
He got a 35.8 QBR, which is 28th in the league.
That's terrible.
And like you said, 79 QB rating, which is 27th in the league. It's the positive side of Kenny Pickett. 10 games, 4 interceptions. One thing he doesn't do is put the ball in harm's way and give a short field to the defense. I would give him that. All right. So, in Trubisky, 2 games, 2 interceptions. What do you think is going to be played? That's an interception a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think both of the interceptions came on 1 game. So, this is not all on Kenny Pickett because Matt Canada is not good at all. He's terrible.
He is a trash OC. They need to get him up out of there.
So a lot of the plays he runs now, he's super conservative. He's super conservative with the play calling. He like third down, he'll throw a swing route, a swing pass to the running back. He'll do stuff like that on third and 10. You know what I mean? So like he needs to use Jaylen Warren more. Jaylen Warren was balling out last game. So he's not the full problem, but he's not all the problem. Kenny Pickett is playing bad. Like he's inaccurate. He had 2 good throws yesterday. One throw on 3rd and 12 to Allen Robinson. I think his name is Robinson, right? And he threw a pass to Deontay Johnson in the 4th quarter that he dropped. Other than that, it was all bad passes. Bad, terrible. But it was a good defense at the same time, too. So, but I would keep Kenny Pickett in the game because he's my future. He's going to learn. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're still winning. He's going to learn through this. Don't forget, Ben Roethlisberger was terrible when they won one of the Super Bowls they won. He was terrible. All right? So the defense is still there. They're still balling out. He's still young. I think he will get better next year, but he is playing terrible. I would not bench him for somebody who we know is going to be terrible already. I would not do that.
Y'all know the Steelers still in the playoffs, right?
Yeah. They're winning games.
That's the crazy thing about it.
Usually they keep the game close, and they made plays in the 4th quarter.
Aren't they third in the division now since they lost to the Browns?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they got a winning record. They 16-4, right?
Yeah, they right up there with the Texans.
Yeah, man, they can still make the playoffs. They OC though. I don't know what Mike Tomlin doing, bro. Like, I don't know what he doing.
I don't know why he keeping that man in there, knowing that man trash.
Like the whole fan base is room for this dude to get fired.
And then the Bills fired their offensive coordinator, and we all know what Josh Allen is as a quarterback. Like he's miles, Buffalo snow miles above Kenny Pickett, and they fired their offensive coordinator.
Mike Tomlin, go sign Ken Dorsey. Go sign.
He can't talk about mid-season. He can't do that. but like,
I need to be having secret conversations. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Man, get rid of Matt Canada and lift somebody else up, man. Like you just need what y'all doing right now ain't working, bro. They had 34 yards in the first half last day.
Sound like a Giants game.
Outside of that long Jaylen Warren run, Jaylen Warren had like a 70-yard run, 175 yards total.
You know it's bad when the announcers was like, yeah, they had this amount of yards and 76 of them came from that last touchdown run. And you're like, wait a minute.
I feel like every game they play, they have this big play. Every game, this big old play, and it skews the numbers. And the offense really been bad the whole game.
Mhm.
So, man, I kind of got to go.
I know what it is. He got to. He got to. I was gonna say I know what it is. Matt Canada, he real good homies with TJ Watt, and he like, look, if the offense sucks, then the defense got to be on the field more, and if you on the field more, you make more plays. More plays, you get defensive player of the year. That's all I'm saying.
Myles Garrett, front runner. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, Tomo, go ahead. Go ahead, and make your pitch.
Hey, I ain't saying too much, man. You know, we got the youngin out there because Micah took some naps. He want to vomit on the sideline, but we got a youngin out there for 4 pick sixes. He just need to be in the conversation, man.
Definitely should.
I hear that. If Trayvon Diggs ain't winning that year, he ain't winning. Trayvon Diggs.
Now, if he break the record, they got to. I ain't saying they got to be this weekend. I need him to break the record when we playing the Eagles. Like, that's when it counts.
Yeah, he got to have a pick six in one of those pivotal games. That needs these teams, you know.
Yeah, like Thursday. So we got to talk about LeBron James.
You over there tomorrow?
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I'm here. I gotta be here. I forgot. Yeah. You can't go nowhere. Where's Mark? Hey, where's Worm? Hey, we gotta call everybody out for this.
We can do that on tomorrow. We can call the troops.
All right. So let's roll into.
I ain't gotta be on. I can produce.
There we go. So we all in clear cut that he shouldn't be benched, though, right? In closing.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta give Vaughn back a little bit. You know, just let him understand that we know Kenny. It's not all Kenny, and he still need to figure this out. But this man almost like 55 years old. And he's because you know they talk about father time, so I had to come up with something, you know, because LeBron James, how is he doing this? Now, you know, Sunday mornings we wake up, sometimes you go outside or you go down to the YMCA and it's always that one or two old dudes that's on the court, and you just like, man, how is they always finding a bucket? LeBron James is that old dude that keeps finding a bucket, but he can dunk though. I don't think nobody down there at the Y something still trying to dunk. They got bad backs. People trash men out here. They ain't going to the gym every day like LeBron. But it still poses the question that is he a top 10 player in year 21? Dave, he played for Miami.
Ooh.
You gotta tell us, man. You seen LeBron in his prime. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. All right, go ahead.
That was 2.
I'm just saying the countdown he gave us, man.
That's a nice countdown. Yes, I think without question he's a top 10 player. Look at what he's doing at this age. He's in year 21, 38 years old, and still balling out. What if there are 9 players, if there are 10 players better than LeBron, someone please tell me who those 10 players are. And we're not talking about his impact on the team, talking about him as an individual, as a player. He's a top 10 player right now. There's some people that you can maybe name. Like you can say Steph. You can say KD, Giannis, Joel Embiid.
You saying just player or playing? Like they're playing? Like
players. I'm not saying how they're playing, but even if you just talk about players, some players that someone might even say like Jason Tatum, but that's what 6, 7 players I've named.
You said Giannis.
I say Giannis.
You said Jokic, right?
I say Jokic.
Who you say so far?
I say Jokic, Embiid, Steph, Giannis. I named Tatum, KD,
Luka.
Who else?
Yeah.
That's what 8, 9 right there.
If you throw SGA up there, then you might gotta throw Fox up there too. That's why I say playing, or he's saying players. Because right now playing, he got to be 10. Because that's a solid 9. You can name a solid 9.
Yeah, you can name a solid 9. But right now I'm gonna say I'll say he's top 10. He's. I mean, we know what LeBron is capable of. We've seen what he's done his entire career. But like, at what time is father time going to kick in on LeBron? Like when is this going to happen? To me, he's still a top 10 player. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's ridiculous what he's doing because I expected him to still be playing well because it's LeBron, but it's still crazy.
Joe?
Yeah, he's top 10. He's top 10. All right, so here are the guys I have over him. All right, these are the for sure ones: Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka, Steph. That's it. I don't think KD better than him.
Now, I wasn't saying that they were. I'm saying these are names that people will say.
What do you think, though?
I don't know. I don't think KD better than LeBron. No.
Why you say it like that? Like it's a no-brainer. I had KD better than LeBron last year.
I'm with Dave on that one. I think it's a no-brainer.
I think LeBron is
I think it's a no-brainer.
Right now?
Yeah.
So y'all never thought KD was better than LeBron?
I didn't.
When he went to Golden State?
What?
When he's with Brooklyn? When he lost to Giannis? You don't think he's better than LeBron then?
Nah.
I did. What? I thought y'all had some pushback. I thought he was better than LeBron then. He was actually better than LeBron to me when he lost to the when Bucks won the championship. He was. But I don't see KD's impact though. His impact ain't nothing like LeBron. That's my issue with KD. And you could probably put Tatum in there, but I don't know. I can't do that yet because Tatum in the playoffs be irritating me. So I think Bron top 6 right now. Top 6: Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka, Steph. Those are the only guys I put above him. Who?
And all those players you named, like you said, there's the impact. Like if they're not on that team, you will notice the impact. I think with KD, I mean, right now, because Bill hasn't played yet, you're going to notice the impact. But I think if all three of them was out there, if KD was to go down, Bill and Booker are able to keep that team afloat.
Well, when LeBron went down, the Lakers kept them afloat too with AD. I'm just saying.
Then you kind of got a point because AD and Bill, they be acting like the same person sometimes.
Exactly.
Now, KD go down. KD draws a lot of attention too on the court.
Yep.
Got a lot of attention. And Devin Booker was 1-on-1 all playoffs last year. Not one. I don't think he got double not one time for real because KD's on the court. So his presence alone draws attention. Steph Curry, that Warriors team.
It's him
he was carrying on against us. He was straight balling. So he's straight. Look at this year. Carrying them.
It's him.
LeBron's carrying the Lakers too on somewhat. But yeah, I think LeBron he's top 6. He's 6th best. But his thing about LeBron, who's one? Jokic.
Okay.
Jokic number 1.
I wouldn't expect you to say anybody else.
Yeah.
And I probably put Embiid too. Giannis, man. Giannis is the same player. I gotta see Giannis do. I want to see. I don't know because Giannis in the playoffs go way harder than Embiid, so I might go with Giannis over Embiid. But I want to see the Bucks and the Sixers in the playoffs at least one time. Giannis against Embiid in the playoff series. I don't want to see the Celtics. They're gonna beat the Sixers anyway. Like we know that. So.
Carl, we know your number 1 is Steph. Like we know it's Steph, but at this rate, bro, you can't deny what Joker's done. Like I'm sorry, Carl. Steph is a dog, but you cannot deny what Joker's done, bro. He don't even jump.
Carl know who number 1, bro.
But for me, yeah, I agree with both of y'all. LeBron is definitely playing at a top 10 caliber. The fact that, like I said, to have a run this long, he's kind of like Drake. Like, bro, you're not supposed to keep being able to make hits at this age in the NBA. We've seen Tom Brady do it, and technically, Father Time definitely kicked in with Tom Brady towards the end of his career. And there's moments where you'll look at LeBron and be like, man, that age getting to him. And then the next night he'll drop 40. You're like, hold up, what? You just taking a nap? Like, what's going on here?
Somebody just made a switch.
He's still dunking like he's 18. Like, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Like, I get what y'all saying about who's in the top 10, but if we talking about right now, LeBron is still playing like a top 10 player in this league, and he's showing his worth. I feel bad for AD because there's no way this old man need to be out playing you like this, man.
Well, I look at it this way. AD's been in the league for what, 12 seasons now? He not changing.
Yeah,
AD,
he
is who he is. He's not that elite player that we all want him to be or all thought he should be. Yes, he can play elite offensively and defensively, but he's not consistent at all. So he's not consistent. He gets hurt a lot. So he's just a good number 2. That's it. He's not meant to be a number 1.
Is he?
He's not. He's number 2. He's not consistent. To be great, you have to be consistent, Dave. Right? We were in business together. Yep. There are months when people will be number 1 in the company in this, number 1 in this, and that's how you know they drop all the way to 30. You're like, what happened to the consistency? The great ones are consistent for a year span. They're consistent. They do the same thing and repeat it over and over again. AD is not that guy. Now, when it comes to the end of the year, you're gonna look at his numbers. Oh, he averaged 28, 12. He went on a 40, 35-point stretch, and then he had 2 12-point games. You can't have that when you are elite. He had a 9-point game, bro. LeBron went this whole career almost having scoring less than 10 points. AD already did it this year. Because he just wasn't aggressive. But here's my question, though, to all the LeBron people. All right? Because I think it's amazing what he's doing at year 21. He was AD got
more steak.
But I think it's amazing what LeBron is doing at a year 21. My whole thing is this. Eventually, we're going to ask, people are going to say, 21 years and 4 championships. Tom Brady won a championship the year before he retired, right? Or 2 before he retired. So, and he was still winning Super Bowls late in his career. Mm-hmm. So that's my only thing. Yes, he's playing all these years and longevity is kicking in. He's doing great. But I don't want people to get confused. That don't make you the greatest because no one's done this in year 21. It's a huge accomplishment. It's great. But that don't make you the GOAT. So I would love to see LeBron James compete in the NBA Finals, try to win one. If not, let's just enjoy the fact that he's doing something that nobody has done. But when people try to say he the GOAT because of this, nobody, come on, man. I mean,
I knew we should have ended the segment. I knew where you was going when you said I got a question for him. I knew.
Think about that. The more years he played, the less percentage of years he won a championship. Think about that. Nice. He played 22 years and won 4 rings, 4 MVPs in 22 years. So long.
He wanted the scoring title.
What?
I mean, he wanted the scoring record. My bad.
Okay, he got 1 scoring title. Another thing. It's
he's 5 points away from being the only person at 39,000.
Rack him up.
Get all the stats, my boy.
Look, Tom Brady has all the quarterback stats, but he's considered a GOAT because he got the Super Bowl rings. Because he don't got all he don't have the MVPs. Nobody knows that Tom Brady stats because he never really led a league in passing yards, probably twice his whole career.
How many Super Bowl MVPs he got?
He got 4.
4.
Okay. Just wanted to
make
sure.
Got 4. So, but that's football. Football is so different. Quarterback, you are judged on winning in the quarterback.
And I think he got more Super Bowl MVPs than any other quarterback too.
If you win some of the Super Bowls, bro, it's a quarterback. You gotta get it. The quarterback, they mean so much to the game. It's ridiculous.
Teddy will tell you it's the quarterback. Knowing you in the area, they know it's him now.
Yeah.
They know.
You a Patriots fan? Unfortunately, I'm like, come on, man. We talking to a Commanders fan. Must be
one with the Bucks. 7. He got more rings than some people franchises.
Right, he got more rings with the Bucks than any of my teams ever won.
Nah. You can say that about the Eagles.
That's a little disrespectful.
You can say that about the Eagles.
The Nets won and the Mystics won, but and the Caps won. All the teams that I really watched won, but the 2 teams that actually watched won. Huh?
Well, the Commanders got 3 Super Bowl rings, so
no, I said that I've seen.
Oh, okay. I get
That no, I didn't say that, but that's what I meant. That I witnessed and like cheered for it and like we won. I was like that when we won the last one. I was like, I don't know what I was saying. I was saying that. Mama, I don't think I was walking yet.
Oh my
Hey, hey man, it's Monday Night Football, man. We making some quick picks right quick, cause I know the game about to start.
Oh yeah, Kane starting too. Let's go.
Yep. So who y'all got winning? Of course, y'all. If y'all don't know now, then it's the Chiefs versus the Eagles. You know, it's in Kansas City. We got Andy Reid going up against his old team. You know, he's been undefeated as a coach for both teams against both teams. So you can't really say who's gonna win or who not gonna win. But we gotta choose. So Dave, who you got winning this game?
I got the Eagles.
Joe?
I think the Eagles win.
Only because Chiefs are at home and Andy Reid's record. Chiefs, the Eagles secondary is suspect. It's like a Super Bowl bye week. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Well, I got a week of calmness, or I got a week of me having to post 3 Eagle memes a day. So for my sanity, I need Mahomes to go ahead and close this one out, man. So I got the Chiefs winning, but it's gonna be a good game, though. I definitely see it being a good game. Hey, Jerry, I missed you, man. I missed you because that's the moment right there. That was the moment. You can't complain about this turf this time.
Oh, it's raining right now, so it's gonna be slippery.
Who got the better run game? They got the better run game, so there's no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
No excuse. And they got the better D line too, right? But the Chiefs defense, just another reason why I'm going to Chiefs. Their defense, woo.
It's top 5.
Let's see.
Top 5.
Fourth
Best defense in the league right now.
See, AJ Brown been scorching a lot of backup corners and bad secondaries. I would love to see him scorch this Kansas City defense.
Yeah, I think Trent McDuffie is definitely a really good corner that they have on that Chiefs defense.
Yeah.
They top 3 corner when they allowed one receiving touchdown from receiver this year.
Mm-hmm.
They are balling.
Mm-hmm.
Man, well, y'all got it here. Now let's get these last words so we can get out here and enjoy this, man. You know, Joe got it. I knew it. I was about to say, Joe got to go grab the mask.
There it is. Fox MVP. Man, I'm so pumped about the Kings. Daggone Commanders, man. Listen, Thursday we got business to take care of. We got to go up to Dallas. Got this big old turkey wing going to be on the plate. Crush it. Just crush it. All right? And whatever that turkey wing resend, send the Cowboys that turkey. All right? But I'm excited, man. I had fun today. You know, it's been a while. I felt like it's been a while since I wasn't on Friday. That's what it was. Man, I had so much fun today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the Thanksgiving games. I'm so excited about that. You see, we get some guys on to join us. But shout out to the R2L family, man. R2L is growing 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to move up further and further. Shout out to all the shows on the network. I'm not going to name all of them because I might forget somebody. But new episodes are dropping. BWT is coming out tomorrow. The Joe Jordan show is coming out tonight after the Kings game. Dave Doghouse is tomorrow. FFC is tomorrow. Oh, no, FFC is on Wednesday. And then
my Doghouse is on Wednesday, too.
Oh, sorry. Tomorrow is Tuesday on Wednesday, right? And In the Red Corner for show is on Sunday. And, of course, check out RBO and CTC. CDC is every day. All right, every day. Matter of fact, CDC tonight at 10 p.m.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So RBO will be coming out soon. And then we got In the Red Corner this Sunday. So shout out to the whole network. Hashtag Swipe MVP season.
For me, San Fran, we got some birds to go cook on Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. It's time to go feast. You know, I'm vegan, so I don't eat birds no more. But hey, I don't control what y'all eat. Do what you want. Just go out there and dominate. That defense is top 5 again. Let's continue to make that defense top 5. Let's let's dominate defensively. Jair Brown, like I said, I like what I saw yesterday, but you now gonna be starting. You're a rookie. You're starting late in the season when things get tough. When teams pretty much they know you well enough. They didn't see what you. They just seen all your tricks. So let's have a good game. Miami Heat, we playing the Bulls tonight. Let's not choke like we did last time. All right.
Yeah, play them again.
Yeah. Let's not choke like we did last time. If we up 20, let's make sure we win by at least 10. All right, come on. Don't do me like that. And Canes, hey, we in the bowl. We bowl eligible this season, so I'm good.
Oh, I think Canes.
I'm good. And Duke, let's go. Duke.
Oh, you almost broke the mic. Well, look, yesterday, man, we finally get to break the curse, man. You know, Jerry finally gonna put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. So, you know, how about them Cowboys? It's gonna be a great Thursday, man. I just tell you like this, man. Hopefully, I get to eat early, so just in case the outcome of the game don't really mess me up, I gotta be in a household full of Commanders fans wherever I go. So I'm gonna be the only one. Hey, Teddy, hopefully my hat show up on time so I can wear it. You know, the one time the Commanders did something good for me. So I will say this. Make sure y'all win on Thursday so we can go back next week and beat the Seahawks and then figure out if we playing for that number 1 seed or not. I mean, the 49ers do got to play the Eagles at some point, so they might catch them. We gonna see, man. Be the contender. And Wizards, find out how to lose by 10 at least. Like, come on.
How to lose by 10.
Man, they was up like 23 to the Raptors one day. I turned the game off. I cut it back on. They lose by 5. I'm like, what just happened? It was 10 minutes. Game of runs, man. Let's get out of here, y'all.
I remember that. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all tomorrow in the next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.